What would you do if you only had months, weeks, or even days to live? For one local woman, that's a reality. KSN's Lauren Lapka joins us now in our studio with more with Melanie McCarty's story. And Lauren, we've met Melanie before.
Yes, Jessica, back in November. When I first spoke to Melanie, she told me that she'd been diagnosed with cancer for the 4th time in 2 years. She was very optimistic, ready to battle however hard she needed to beat cancer again, but unfortunately the chemo failed. Doctors have suggested Melanie get her affairs in order, and that's exactly what she's doing. With the help of loved ones, community members, and others who have heard her story, this young lady is doing whatever it takes to see her dream come true. And that dream is getting married to the man she loves. Weddings are a celebration of love, trust, and partnership. As for planning a wedding, that's no easy task. There's the dress, the venue, caterers, cake, and about 50 other things. Now imagine doing all of that in just 7 days.
Everything's been really good. Everything seems to be coming together. Of course, planning a wedding in a week is stressful.
I think in a word it would be exhausting. I can't believe in a week's time we're pulling off a big, almost extravagant wedding.
The first chapter of this love story begins back in New Jersey. Melanie met Paul while playing a video game online at just 17.
She said something on the mic, and it's just obviously, in video games, oh, hi girl, how are you doing?
Countless conversations and a few long-distance trips later, Melanie moved to Joplin to be with Paul.
Even though that sounds crazy, I just feel like that he's always who I was going to be with.
An exciting chapter for the both of them, but it wasn't long before a plot twist changed their love story. Melanie was diagnosed with acute myeloid leukemia in 2015, just 24 years old.
Well, at first, it was just kind of like, what's going to happen? I'm scared. Scared for her mostly, and just doing whatever I can to be the typical, rock.
For the past 2 years, Paul has been by Melanie's side as she's endured chemotherapy, a bone marrow transplant, and too many blood transfusions to count. But even the strongest rock can crumble when hit hard enough.
They found out that the cancer was still growing aggressively, that the chemo had failed at this point. Once the chemo stops working, that's it.
When you feel sick with nothing in your stomach, you just want to not move. Wake up from the dream.
Not months, but not days either. So we're probably looking in the weeks range. And pretty much the day that they told me that I would go home and, that was it, was the day that we started planning our wedding. So it hasn't been that long, about a week.
With the help of loved ones, the couple quickly got to work, purchasing rings, picking out a venue.
It kind of gets us up and it gets us going and gives us something to look forward to.
All welcome distractions from what lies ahead.
You walk around like you're okay when you're really not okay. When your heart's been broken.
For now, they're taking it day by day and waiting for that special moment when Melanie gets to walk down the aisle and say, I do.
It's been really exciting. I can't imagine being with anybody else. This is what I've always wanted.
Melanie's story has inspired community members across the area to help make her wedding one of the best days of her life. Hair, makeup, and several other services have been donated by generous people. And if you're feeling inspired and would like to help or just send well wishes, you can visit her wedding page through a link we've provided on 4stateshomepage.com. And Jessica, I can't thank Melanie and her family enough for letting me be a part of this chapter. I'm very excited to share the next part of their story with their wedding. Their very special day will be this Sunday, and we'll have a special report on that on Monday at 10 p.m.
Oh, looking forward to that. Wonderful. Thanks so much, Lauren.